What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance before the 90 days video, and this one is all about Usman. And trust me when I tell you, not only has he been quite disrespectful throughout the season to Kimberly by calling her potential, but at the same time though, he was also disrespectful when he decided to give Zara, his ex-girlfriend, a phone call as soon as Kimberly was back on that flight all the way to the United States of America, the place that he's been trying to get to for a couple of years now, but each time he has a plan, it doesn't seem to go well. But at this moment in time, Kimberly is still a potential to potentially get him to the USA with that potential K1 visa. That's good, right? Yeah? What do you guys know anyway? Anyway, with that being said though, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Now with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Usman himself in particular came out recently with a very interesting comment about how he was supposed to do the show, or at least how he wanted to do the show with Zara rather than Kimberly. But let me not tell you myself in particular, let me show you him telling you himself in particular. So let's get it.
On TV with Zara, she had, like right now, she still have the contract in her hand because I love being on TV.
So as you saw right there, ladies and gentlemen, Usman coming out himself talking about how he was meant to go on TV with Zara and she still has that contract, allegedly so. So it is quite interesting how originally it was actually meant to be Zara on the show with him, but I really wonder how things fizzled out. How did it end up with him going on the show with Kimberly rather than Zara? In fact, one thing that I know for sure, at least I can only assume, actually no, that wouldn't, I believe that to initially go on the actual show, the American person is the one that has to apply. But obviously because Usman's already been on the show, he probably didn't even need to be with an American person to apply. If anything, maybe in this situation, but he already had the context of the TV show itself in particular, TLC, he probably just found another American woman called Zara, probably started talking about going on to 90 Day Fiance with her. But of course, I guess she either got cold feet or she realized that this guy was a waste man and he wasn't worth her time in any kind of way. So she decided to bounce. But meanwhile, in that process, let's not forget though, while he was in a relationship with Zara, he was still in communication with his potential Kimberly, who he saw as a friend at the time and also a fan, aka the super fan. Because remember, when she first came onto the show in the very first episodes, she wasn't referred to Usman as Usman's girlfriend. She was referred to as Usman's longtime fan and longtime friend that he had been talking to for however long. But then of course she then, for some bizarre reason, offered to fly all the way to Tanzania to meet Usman, even though there wasn't a thing. But when she flew there, she had all these freaking gifts, and her whole plan, as we saw, was to win him over. So I do wonder though, I do really wonder, when Usman realized that he was unable to go on the show with Zara, because Zara clearly backed out for reasons that I guess she realized he's a waste man, if you ask me, it seems to me as if maybe Usman at last minute said, you know what, Kimberly, why don't you come with me? Because he did say in the clip that he does love TV. And let's be real, the more TV he gets, the better it's going to propel his somewhat of a musical career. Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That guy can be on TV his whole life, going to 90 Day Fiance with different women over again and again, but his musical career will always be exactly where it's at. In the freaking trash, aka the bin for us UK people. If you understand what I'm telling you, yeah. If you understand what I'm telling you, yeah. The people that know, they know. But nonetheless though, ladies and gentlemen, at this moment in time, in my opinion, based on this information itself in particular, I do now wonder if Kimberly was a last minute replacement that he saw to use to go onto this TV show, and also a last minute replacement that he saw to also use in terms of him actually, you know, getting a K1 visa. And let's not forget though, even earlier on in the season, he even got Kimberly to basically be there for his music video, which was for Zara, and also on top of that, he also got her to meet an artist that he was also looking he also got her to meet a female artist that he's also planning to work with, allegedly. And to be honest, that scene for myself in particular was always a bit off key. So with all this coming out, I really do wonder what the real intentions were of Usman. And let's not forget though, one of Usman's most current Nicknames by the fans is User. I mean, for me personally, I'm gonna say User Usman. Usman the user. User Usman. User man. User, yeah. User man. User Usman? Or Usman the use, or you the user? Oh, I don't know. Oh, they all sound kind of good still. What can I say? I'm quite good, aren't I? yeah. Okay, whatever. I'll laugh to myself. Ain't nobody else gonna make me laugh anyway. What can I say? Okay, now I'm sad. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, you give me your thoughts in the comment section, please, and what you're thinking. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think it does make a lot of sense that Kimberly wasn't supposed to be the one, and that Usman originally wanted to go on there with Kimberly and with Zara, and also to be fair, now thinking about it, I did find it quite interesting though how this girl that we've never seen before, called Zara, who originally was just a nobody, who then ended up becoming a somebody near enough at the end of the season when he decided to tell Kimberly that Zara's real. So I really do wonder, and I'm so good, I'm a detective, man. Hold on a minute. I think originally Usman was never ever gonna tell Kimberly about Zara, but I think that TLC finally got a hold of Zara and said, listen, we would really like you just to make some sort of cameo on this show, some way, somehow. So therefore, they probably then reached out to Usman and said, listen, Zara now wants to be on the TV screen. Yeah, so just give her a call when Kimberly disappears. But at the end of the day, TLC, at this moment in time, we can't say that half their stuff is not scripted. You know what I mean? Because it bloody is. That's just a grand scheme of it. So I do really wonder that if last minute Zara changed her mind is due to whatever offer that she was given by TLC to come on last minute to create more of a plot twist between Usman and Kimberly, if you ask me, okay? And that's why she appeared at the end of the season. And that's why she's probably also going to appear, if we're lucky, yes, if we're lucky because we're evil and we love a train wreck, but if we're lucky, we might even see her pop up at the tell-all and say a couple things here and there. Or did she do that already? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Yeah, she might even pop up. Ooh, yeah. Listen, man, the good thing about this show though is that you can come up with so many freaking theories, but I'm just going to summarize this because I said a lot of things in this video so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But to summarize the video, I think that Usman originally was meant to come onto the show with Zara, but Zara decided to say no. Usman then decided to replace her with Kimberly because he was in conversation with her at the time. But then somewhere down the line throughout the season, the producers reached out to Zara, or maybe even Zara reached out to them. They then tell Usman somehow, some way, probably the cameramen, okay, or the producers that flew with him. He then decided to obviously ring her after Kimberly leaves, and therefore it creates this entertainment factor for what comes on the tell-all. And as we've already seen in tell-all part 1, Kimberly then finds out about Zara, which obviously leaves her feeling a bit, if you dig what I'm saying. And I think, to be honest, that's actually quite a good storyline. Yeah. But you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, because that's my thoughts after seeing this little video of Usman coming out about how Zara was meant to go on the show with him, or at least how he wanted to go on it with her, and also how apparently there's a contract still here somewhere floating around with her name on it. Nonetheless though, thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, and peace.